Welcome to Cashflow Savannah. This is episode 54. My name is Julie Gates. I am here by myself today. Chandler is not with me. Something came across my desk and it's made me go into a rant. And I said, I'm going to record this. I've told so many people my thoughts on this situation, and I'm just going to record it so that I can, stop saying the same thing over and over. So what we're going to talk today about is off-market deals and also wholesale deals. Okay. I talk to clients all the time and they're just like, oh, do you have off market? Do you have creative deals? Do you have this? Do you have that? And I get it. I've done these deals. I've bought off market. I've bought creatively. Like I've done all these things. But one thing that I see in investing, and this is not just in real estate, this is across many investing channels. I want you to keep this word in your head. It's called echo chamber. Okay. And we are in an echo chamber right now where everyone starts saying the same thing. And that makes people think that it's true and it's accurate. But I'm here to tell you, I'm an opposite girl. Like I live and breathe this market. I work in it every day. I understand what's going on. And there's this echo chamber of the only good deals are off market and the only good deals come from wholesalers. And it's just categorically not true. That's 4 years ago news. Okay. It used to be that's where you could find the best deals. But anymore, there's a million wholesalers, there's a million wholesale fees. And frankly, I think they're locking things up and they're really not that great. So I want to show you using my computer and actual data why what I'm saying is true. Okay. I'm not just making this up. I am an agent. I'm happy to represent anyone here in Savannah, but I'm going to do my job and I'm going to represent them well. And I want to show you why, in my opinion, the best deals are on market, not off market. Could this information change in the future? Of course. But right now it's July 2024. And you as a buyer, you need to be educated on what's actually going on. So I'm going to use data and just show you. That's what hit me this morning. I'm like, how about I show my screen and show people what I'm seeing? So that is what I'm going to do. I did receive this deal literally 20 minutes ago in my inbox. And of course, my eyes rolled like this as soon as I saw it. I was like, oh, another off market deal. Yay. I'm so happy. Why? Because they're not deals. They're terrible. And whoever buys this, like I feel sorry for you. Okay? I do. And if I'm your agent, you probably wouldn't buy this because I won't allow it. But anyway, so I'm going to show you the deal. I am going to white out the name of the company. I am in no way here to call out this company. I know they're doing the best that they can. They're probably padding this with fees from the wholesalers that I've talked to. They do try to pad anyway from 30 to 70,000 worth of fees. Okay, if they got this house for $30,000, pad it with fees. I don't care. But when you're adding in enough fees to where you're selling an off-market deal as a great deal, I'm not okay with that. And I'm going to say it every time. So this is my warning to all wholesalers. Like, I don't like your deals. And I've told many of these guys that to their faces. A lot of them are my friends. I love them, but they're not sending me deals. And I'm not going to send out to my buyers list unless it is a decent deal. People's trust in me actually matters. So I'm going to share my screen. We're going to walk through why this is what I see 4 times a week and why it's not a great deal. And you need to get out of the echo chamber and get into the market and listen to people that actually work in the market, like myself, that understand what is a good deal and what is not a good deal. All right. I am going to share my screen. Forgive me if I bumble just a little bit. I'm just doing this on the fly here. So we have here the wholesale deal. And it says here, charming 3-bedroom home with steady rental income. Okay, cool. I want those, right? We'll all buy steady income. We have the address here. We have the price, $199. An off-market wholesale deal is $199. I know this market. Guess what? There are not that many houses on market that are for sale for $199. And they're saying your ARV is $249,500. I know just from the zip code, this is on the west side. This is the tougher side of town. It's coming along. We have tons of flips going on in the 31405. Nothing against it. I personally own property in the 31405, but that's also a red flag to me. So we see the house again, it's a 3-1. Okay. And I did read that. So AC system, newer roof, new electrical. Cool. Okay, great. And then the rent is $1,560 a month. That's really not terrible. Okay. So I'm not saying I hate the house. I'm not saying I hate the area. I'm saying I hate that this is a wholesale deal. When you see a wholesale deal, they have it tacked up. Let's see when they say they probably have, I'm trying to read if they have the date here. I don't see it. But a lot of times a wholesaler has already negotiated a price and also a closing date. And for you as the buyer, that is forcing you to have to close in cash and close very quickly, which most people end up using hard money. Now your costs are even higher. So let's look through some of the photos. Okay. So it's an older house. I do like block houses, those last forever. Okay, they're showing me, look, we've got some wood rot. That means, oh, there's a couple $1,000s I need to spend on the floors. This home actually looks pretty good, so that's cool. They're doing a good job trying to highlight for me the issues. Okay, we've got a leaking sprayer here. I'm looking at the countertop. The countertop is, laminate. I've been absolutely putting in granite and nicer finishes into mine. I've been able to do that for much cheaper. So the photos don't look bad. My first question is, why is this a wholesale deal? Like they could put this on market. But again, it's at 199. I'm looking through my photos. It looks pretty good, but my issue is them acting like it's a deal. This is not a deal. Okay, it's got tenants inside. So now that we've established that they've given me an ARV of 249.5, and then a price of 199, and I know because it's a wholesale deal, I probably have to close quickly and close in cash. That's my frustration. If I had the same house on market, you could A, negotiate the sales price. You can't do that here. B, you can take 30 days to get financing. That's way better than using hard money. So let's go to the matrix. I'm sorry, the MLS. Let's see what this is worth. So they're saying 199 for a 3-1. Now, granted, it doesn't need a ton of work. A lot of wholesale deals need a ton of work, but I just want to show you this. So I have the house pulled up here on the MLS. This is the Savannah MLS. I am a licensed agent. I'm going to say, let's look at comparable properties. Okay. Now, in Savannah, you have to be careful. So I'm always going to reduce this down to under a mile. Okay. I'm sorry. It's just my personal belief system. That's what I'm going to do. The other thing is this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. So I am going to remove the comps of the 3-bedroom, 2 baths because I think those are going to skew and I don't want to do that. So let me take out a few. You understand we're going down in properties, but I want honesty. I want integrity. I want to know what I'm buying. Nope. Still have a 3-2 on here. I'm so sorry. So I'll remove that. Now we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 properties. Cool. Okay. That's good. I want to make sure, let me just check to make sure. Okay, so these are all in the same zip code. Now, one thing that I know about this market is that Ardsley Park is also 31405. So we do have a very expensive zip code. So that's not only going to skew my comps, that's going to skew these guys' comps. They're telling me an ARV of 250. I'm creating this is comparable market analysis. All right. So here's our comp, 3-bed, 1-bath. Look, we have a list price of 145 right now. 145 on market. I can get financing. I can negotiate the price, all the things. I can inspect it. An off-market deal you can't inspect. Okay. Just saying. And then 702 West 59th Street. That's a 3-1. It is for sale for 230. Okay. So that's close to their comp. But look here, 420 Mackenzie Place. It's listed at 115. Okay. Now we can go check the comps and see what the status is. We've got 209 East 65th. That is absolutely in Ardsley Park. So that's 410. That's going to skew things. But you're seeing these are deals. These are on market and these are actual deals. 150, 130. To me, this is what a wholesale off market price should be. We had a withdrawn bill one here at 259. So, the average price per square foot, 140, it just, notice the sold, okay? The withdrawn ones tend to be just super high. I also know for a fact I have a 3-1 around the corner that is just like this. It's great shape. It's got a tenant inside paying the similar amount. We've got it for sale for 230,000. It's not selling. It's going to, but it's taking forever. So I just want to show you that like their comps aren't crazy, but it's really probably worth around 199. That's probably the retail price. And they're putting it out there to you as a wholesale deal. And I just have a huge, huge issue with that. On market, we can negotiate the price. We can do a 7-day due diligence, which give you time to inspect it. Then you have time to get financing. Ultimately, you as the buyer has a lot more control over something that's on the market. So just be wary when you get these emails. Oh, it's off market. It's a great deal. You need to know your numbers. You need to pull your own comps. If you can't inspect that house, if you physically can't get inside until after closing, that's a red flag, and you need a lower price to compensate you for that. Okay. That is my advice to you. Yeah. I've bought a ton of houses without going inside. It's no problem, but I got them for $50,000. Okay. I don't really care how many issues that sucker has because I got such a killer deal. I'm expecting the worst. But when you're asking me to buy a house unseen, uninspected, no financing, like just please be aware that you have to watch out for yourself. Get out of the echo chamber, put your head down and figure it out, and only work with people that are investors themselves, that understand what you're doing, and that are able to guide you what's a good deal and what's a just okay deal. This off-market deal should not be an off-market deal. The house is in great shape. The seller clearly just doesn't want to deal with paying an agent and paying all these closing costs, but they're also, what they don't realize is that the wholesaler is going to get paid too. Someone's always going to get paid on the transaction. It's just choosing who you're going to work with. But they need to just go through the process and allow showings and put it on market, because the seller, quite frankly, is probably going to make more money, and you as the buyer are probably going to pay less money. So that's really a win-win once we pull that middle guy out. I'm sorry, all my wholesalers, I love you, but please only send me good deals. I get these all the time. I refuse to send them to my client list. Why? Because I'm not going to put my name behind that. That's not a great deal. It may be an off-market deal, but that does not make it a good deal. Please keep these words in your mind as you're looking at real estate, and just trust me. Right now, 2024, the best deals that you're going to get as the buyer are not off market. Currently, they are on market. I hope this video has been helpful. I really appreciate you tuning in and listening to this content. If you need an agent in Savannah, I would love to be of service to you as long as you're an investor. I only work with investors. I don't really like to do Ken and Barbie's dream house. I love buying houses filled with cat fee. That's what I enjoy. That's what I want to do. If you need a great property manager, call Sid Was Here. We can manage long-term rentals. We can manage short-term rentals. We can manage medium-term rentals. We are an investor-filled team of property managers, and we invest with you in mind first. So keep us in mind. Thank you so much for tuning in to Cash Flow Savannah, and we will see you on the next episode.